Hello everyone, this is James Hamilton, and this is my first live broadcast, which is also streaming on Twitter, Facebook, and on my personal blog. If you seen my personal blog, just click on the link inside the post that you see on Facebook or Twitter, and it will take you to my blog. And then once you're at my blog, you could sign the petition there, and also, obviously, you're looking at the live stream. I just found out today that at the daycare, there was another act of violence. When I was at the daycare, I seen a woman get assaulted by another client. Two clients, a male client assaulting a female client. They totally said it didn't happen, even though it did happen. And if you could check some of my other videos, I have a recording of an employee actually saying it happened. Okay, and the reason for this video now is a test of my live streaming service on YouTube, which also I got a link on my blogger site and my WordPress site. I'm trying to bring out awareness of abuse in adult daycare, specifically La Estrella Adult Daycare, not San Fernando, that's the main office, South Flores. Well, they said it didn't happen. Not even 2 weeks after they said that first act of violence didn't happen, they had another one there. There was two new clients, one male, one female. Before or after lunchtime, I ain't sure, I was told by a client that lives here at my apartment complex that there was an episode in which one client hit another client. That's all I was told. And when the client hit the other client, she was either scratched or cut. I don't know the severity under the eye. Now, this shows you one thing. The employees at the daycare don't have no control of what's happening there. There's a lot of things going on. I'm not going to go into detail here. I will go into detail in future live streams and Facebook and blogger posts and WordPress posts. But there's a lot of things going on there. And they're trying to conceal it from the public. Now, when you conceal things, very ugly things happen. You know, these people, they have to deal with a lot of things in life. You know, one part is being disabled and not having a normal life. You know, I do understand how that can be because I'm one of them, but I'm one of the lucky ones. I'm one of the lucky ones that life is fairly normal, but not as normal as I want it to be. But these people are going through struggles, and they have to deal with anxiety problems because of abuse that's happening in adult daycare. And employees, directors, and high-level officials there at the daycare that covers up what happens on a daily basis. So if there's any clients out there watching, or even people that has direct connections with La Estrella Adult Daycare, this is the advice I will give. Show up at the daycare. Families, show up at the daycare. Ask questions. And, you know, if things don't look right, call the state. Let the state officials come in and figure out what's going on. And to the church groups and organizations I talked to yesterday the Harlandale Neighborhood Watch, the Next Doors Association. This is the same James Hamilton that's the lead on your organization. I'm asking you, ask questions. If you know somebody that's a client there, or if you know somebody's family member that's a client, spread the word. Tell them about the petition. Ask them to sign. You sign as well. And share on all your social media, your Twitter, your Facebook, whatever social network platform you're on, share. We need, we need as many people to sign on to the petition as possible. We need to make the public aware of what's going on inside the daycare. And also, don't think of this as somebody retaliating against the daycare, because that ain't what it is. Because as soon as the employees at the daycare see this video, the director is going to have a monthly meeting with the clients in which they try to coerce them into thinking that this daycare is under attack. No, this is what's called accountability. Somebody needs to hold them accountable. And accountability works two ways. If more people know what's happening inside that place, the less likely they are to commit violations of client rights or human rights violations. They're less likely to do that. And also, another way on how accountability works is, the clients are being treated better because somebody's watching. And that's what we need. We need a pair of eyes at all times on what goes on in the daycare. La Estrella Adult Daycare in San Antonio on South Florida Street. We need a pair of eyes always on them. If you see something or hear something that's going on, ask questions. Whoa, and see, the daycare's trying to get me already, huh? Trying to get the trash truck to run me over. No, just kidding, it ain't them. But wow, that was amazing. Always hold the daycare accountable, even on the smallest violations. If they yell at your client, the state needs to be called. If there's any belittling, if there's any thing like a client violating another person's rights through sexual harassment or physical violence, the state needs to be called every single time. And if you're a client and you're not able to call the state on your own, find a trusted family member, tell them your story, and ask them to call for you. And let your friends know that the state is not your enemy. They're here to make sure that the clients at the daycare are protected and that the staff do not retaliate or try to harm you. One thing I can tell you this from personal experience is, they are there to hurt you. They raise their voice at you. They don't consider the emotional turmoil that a client goes through being yelled at. Some of them can't understand the reason why they're being yelled at. They just know that they have a staff member yelling at them, and the staff member appeared to be angry. That should never be tolerated. Reported every time. Okay, I don't have nothing else to say, but I will be posting more live broadcast soon. And I will share this live broadcast on the petition. And be aware of one thing, if you're a client or a family member of a client. Your life matters. Disabled lives matter. Don't let anybody think or lead you to believe that it don't. I see you in the next live broadcast. Sign my change.org petition. Share it on all your social networks, Facebook, Twitter, and all the other ones you may have. And another thing that might assist me is share my YouTube videos as well. Now, this is my first change.org petition. And just like I told you, if I sign one, I'm taking it all away. Okay, see you next broadcast.